What's up, man? How you doing?
Chilling. Can you hear me?
No, I can't. I think your mic got turned off. Hang on. Try again.
All right. Can you hear me now?
There you
All
go.
right, good. Chilling, man. You know, just waiting to play my match.
Are you in top 8 for Tekken, or is it top 4?
Yeah, it's top 6.
6.
And it's me and Brawl Pro in winners finals.
Nice.
And then we got 4 other people. I guess Evan's right here.
I have to be honest, I don't know a whole lot about Tekken, so if you guys have another commentator, feel free to kick me off. If not, I'll be the question guy, and I'll say,
You see anything you need to know, man? Let me know, man. I'm always willing to help.
Right on. I've watched more Tekken Tag 2 than I have any of the previous Tekken games, because, okay.
It's pretty much
All right, there we go.
It's pretty much the broken version of a lot of Tekken.
Well, is it? But I mean, there's kind of a bit of a balance to the brokenness, right? Like because there's so much broken shit, or has it gone the way of Tekken 6, where it's just like law bob? Or
No, it's not like that.
Okay.
It's because a lot of characters got better in this game. A lot of characters that people didn't necessarily play with them too much. They play a lot with them in this game. Yeah. Yep.
Right on.
Yeah, I mean, you know, a lot of characters got better. They weren't good last game, and for example, Jin and Ling, characters like that. People didn't really play with them. Now you can put a strong character in your team and put them in second.
That's the advantage to a tag team game, you know, that there's a lot better chance of the game being balanced if there's 2 characters instead of 1. It's more variables.
So now this matchup is kind of a bit crazy because Rick likes to party a lot, and Jody plays a lot defensive, so it's the opposite. Both players are opposite each other. So
You think anybody, or I guess besides yourself, is going to have a chance at Jody? You think Jody's still the best in St. Louis, or what's the
well, he does the
most traveling, I guess?
He probably does the best tournament-wise.
Okay.
He places consistently, so he got 9th at Evo. He could have beaten the Korean to get into the top 8. That was like a close match, but Joe gets a 1-round lead on Rick. Let's see. Joe's all about patience, man. He just sit there, and Rick.
I think you'll find a lot of good players in any game that are like a master of their game are typically more patient. You know what I mean? They may have a rushdown game to it, but like when it comes down to it, keeping a level head, you know, that wins you in the long run. That's going to like give you more wins overall.
I mean, people in this game, you know, this game is very hopkick friendly.
Yeah.
Hopkicks are kind of like, I compare them like the foot dive with Marvel.
Okay.
Like, there's like, and they're actually a lot safer than foot dives. Because foot dives, you actually get punished.
Yeah.
You can punish completely. But in this game, the best you get is like 13-frame punishment, which is like a little over jab punishment. That's all you get for it. But in return, the other person gets rewarded with a full combo.
Like if it hits, it's like really safe or easy to fish for, big
and
payoff.
The thing about hopkicks is you can throw them out, and if they do like see lows get crushed by them.
Yeah.
Because they hop over them.
Yeah, so, that's sick.
And then mids, and sometimes you might have like a 1 or 2 frame advantage. It's nothing because they'll still mash out a hop kick and probably trade and win.
How many characters have a hop kick in this game? All of them?
Not all of them.
Just
a lot of characters do. All the characters that he's playing with right now do.
Okay.
All of them do.
Man.
And so yeah, Rick got his round. So it's tied up. Now let's see. I'll go through some of the things you don't know. So now, see, Law's all about that lockdown right there.
Oh yeah.
All those strings he did. There's highs in there that you can duck. That's what makes Tekken so hard for like a newcomer.
Right.
They just take those strings. Like he could have ducked that last kick there instead of getting wall splatted.
Okay.
And launched him for it. Instead, he pressed the button and ate that shit. That's the thing, man. So.
That's the universal tell is if you're new, you're spamming buttons instead of defending correctly.
Yeah. I'll tell you all the counter hits you see.
Yep.
So now Bruce is such a solid character in the game. He's so good. He has everything. He's easily, probably, in my opinion, like top 5 in the game.
Okay.
He gets that, even though that's normally a knockdown without a wall, but he gets that follow-up for free. That was a good punish by Joe on that hop kick. And that's a punish as well. Yep.
But like you said, it's still not a big damage punish.
Yeah.
You just get a little quick,
right.
Little
but
quick
if he
tick.
gets the hop kick to hit, that's half life. He probably could have killed him.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So the risk and reward is like in the person who's doing the hop kick their favor.
Have there been other Tekken games that have been that strong for the hop kicks? Because I don't.
Since 5.
Okay, they have.
They added the crush system to the game.
Okay.
You know, lows will crush highs. Okay, that was a counter hit back two.
Wow.
That move right there, back two. It's a mid.
That's
it's
damage.
safe. It's fast as hell. Counter hit, he gets a full combo. So those kick the lead just did are pretty dangerous because you can't move between them.
Wow.
Now they're right there. That was free all counter hit right there. Now he's trying to. He got him to crouch and move like that because he has a slide mix-up.
Okay. How much damage do they get from this red bar or whatever. Doesn't that give him extra damage or something?
Yeah, I think it's. I don't know the percentage-wise. It's the damage increase. Yeah, and that was a weird string because the second hit of that string is a low. You have to low parry. You can't block it.
Okay.
Otherwise, he keeps going. Damage increase, man. It's pretty.
It's a lot, right?
Yeah. Especially certain characters. If you have teams that are like related or something, they get rage even faster.
Okay.
And it seemed like counter hits do so much damage.
Yeah.
We got the one slide. Nah, he just did that crouch into the mid mix-up instead of the slide.
Now we got a full juggle into the wall.
Yep.
Man.
Now that's little one little bit. What do you call those? Block pressures.
Block
frame
string?
traps. Yeah.
Frame trap.
Yeah. And then let's see. That move right there is kind of leaves you at this middle ground. It's like either person can attack right there. He's trying to bait him with counter hit. He's gonna get a full combo.
Wow. Yeah.
Rick missed it. He should have did a different follow-up. Rick takes that, huh?
It seems like Rick is capitalizing off of his hits with more damage more consistently than Jody.
Yeah, it's because Joe's kind of throwing him out there, and he plays defensive. So if you run into it, good, he gets a combo. But if not, he just keeps it his place.
Yeah.
On the screen. But like Rick, he's trying to get those hits. So like he's going for it, you know. So
yeah.
That's the difference. So that right there gives him a free ground hit. One break throw.
Ooh.
Not broken.
This is a huge lead for Jody right off the bat.
Crouch dash 3. Now that's the thing about Bruce, man. That crouch dash 3 that he's got, the reason you take it is because he's got a mid out of that crouch dash that gives him half life. So you'd rather take the low.
You'd rather get knocked down?
No, yeah, you'd rather take the low.
Wow, okay.
I'll show you if he does it again.
Okay.
That's the mid right there.
Okay.
Crouch dash. And he can tag off that, cancel off that into the other character if it launches. He can also just follow up and do a half-life combo.
Wow.
Now those kicks right there he just did, second one was a high. He could have ducked and punished him. There's a lot of punishment that gets missed in Tekken, man.
Well, I mean, Jody completely dominated that round, though. It's a complete turnaround. I wonder if he's got a read of some
better
kind.
when he's pressured and got his back against the wall.
Another good hallmark of a tournament player.
Yep. Down 3. Those 2 hits were natural combos. That's a counter hit standing 4. If you run into it, it gives you a combo.
Juggle. So much damage.
And then Law just tagged off that last hit of that combo. Now, Bruce is Lee's in rage. He can poke at you. Oh, good break. Now that kick right there, he has a follow-up. That's a high. Or you can just stop. Counter hit back 2. This should do it.
Oh, my God.
This should do it. Oh, no.
He's barely hanging in there.
Now, Law,
Jody does have the rage, though. If he gets a hit, he could do a lot of damage.
Joe was waiting. There was a counter hit setup, but he didn't do nothing.
Oh. Rage runs out, and he loses shortly after.
We got... Now, Law's got weird stuff out of back turn. He's got a mid that launches. He's got a low that trips. Both give him a combo. So when he back down turns like that, you just have to backdash away.
You just don't want to deal with it at all?
Yeah. You'd rather take the little hits that hit you when you backdash than to take and launcher, either low or mid.
Sure. That makes sense.
And actually, you can out-select against that. As soon as he goes into back turn, if you can backdash as fast as you can just crouch because the middle actually whiff because you're too far away.
Okay.
Back 2, block. And he
that was a punish, right?
Yeah, no, he pressed the button there.
Oh, okay.
After back 2. He's in negative. Oh, he ducked. He could have launched him for that.
So it's a fake aggressive move.
Yep.
It's one of those aggressive moves that if you know it's negative, it's not good.
You can lure people out. I see people do a back 2 and they'll sidestep and launch.
Yep.
Counter hit, all counter hit. He gets such good damage off that.
Yeah, that's so much damage so fast. Holy cow. All right, now,
yeah,
how did he tag out so quick there?
Right there?
Is that just a normal tag speed when he just swapped into Bruce?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you still get punished for...
you can still punish it anyway? Okay.
You get full combo.
Okay.
People try to minimize by jumping up back when they come in. So you only get post juggles. Like
I got you.
Half the juggles.
That way it's not a full combo, yeah. Okay.
But certain characters have such good juggles that are like, half combos that they get off knockdowns on the ground and stuff like that. Good break on that. You get an extra damage on that throw because he's against the wall. That was a bound.
It's going to be big damage in the wall here.
Now, you can sidestep and bait tag crashes, too. And the only way you can do tag crash, I don't know if you know or not, if your partner's life is blinking red.
Okay.
This means they're angry. So you can tag crash. So when you're knocked on the ground, you don't have to raw tag.
Okay, I didn't know that, actually.
Yeah,
okay.
You can burn your tag crash.
Do you have a limited amount of tag crashes, or?
No, you only get it if somebody does a combo and does tag assault, which is basically character launches and then they bound and the other character does something as a filler and then you finish the combo. That's a tag assault combo. So when you do that, you give that person's partner a raise, the one who's sitting back.
Okay.
So like, let's say if Rick launches Lee with Bruce, and he does a combo with Bruce and Law, he'll give basically Violet, who's sitting in the back behind Lee, rage.
Okay.
So then if Lee gets knocked down, he can use his tag crash. He can burn his tag crash by tagging in safely.
Okay.
But then there's also baits for tag crash. You can sidewalk,
Okay.
bait him to tag crash. And
Never
punish
really
him.
safe to tag in unless
Yeah.
you're doing it during a combo, pretty much.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. You just have to be smart about it. That's all.
Okay.
So it's tied up 1-1.
Yep.
And I mean, and you know, I can compare a lot, like, because I play all kinds of games. I play Marvel, I play Street Fighter. I even play the anime games sometimes if I get a chance.
Yeah.
I love KOF, so like, I play everything, you know. And just Tekken's is my main game. And
Sure.
there's just so much in this game that just makes sense to me. That's why I love this game. So
I mean, I think that's what makes anyone who's serious about them, their favorite game is the one that just clicks,
yeah.
you know?
And then another thing about Tekken is you see any move, it's the actual. You only get 4 buttons in Tekken. The 5th one is tag. Oh, that was a lot of damage. And every punch or kick you see is that they're using that button. That's what I love about Tekken.
That's
you
what
can
I don't
tell.
like about like the NetherRealm games is like you have dial-up combos, you know? That's what it's nice in that in Street Fighter, like if you hit a button, it's the button that
you know which it is.
Yeah.
Right?
I like that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In this game, whichever limb you see, like right there, that was a down forward 2. That's a crouch dash 2. He did the right
Nice.
elbow. So.
Yeah, I've never been a big fan of the dial combo stuff. Even I come from Smash, and Smash is the same way.
Yeah.
It's like whatever button you hit is the button that you're doing.
Yep. Yeah.
But,
so you
yeah.
can always tell what move they're doing. A lot of time, even if you don't know, you know what the notation might be. You know which button they press.
You can start to make
And, and
notations
throws are
in
the
your
same
mind.
way. If you never noticed, when they grab each other, either they lead with their left arm or they lead with their right arm. So if they lead with their left arm, that's a left punch to break. If they lead with their right arm, it's a right punch. If they lead with both together, it's a double break.
Okay.
Both punches.
Oh, so there's 3 types of throws you have to break? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's crazy.
It's a 1 break, 2 break, and double.
So it's not like you can't just spam throw tech. You got to pick the
No,
right kind of throw
you
that
have-
they're.
You can react to it.
Okay.
There's like a 12 or 12 frame window, I think, you can break throws in.
Okay.
And then there's certain breaks like King. He has a giant swing. That the window on that break is like hella quick. It's like maybe like 10 frames.
Because that's like a command grab, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. That right there, he just delayed that to make himself safer. If he does
Nice.
a fast kick, it's punishable. Well, it looks like Jody's gonna.
He's really making a comeback here. Yeah.
I told you he plays better with his back against
It's
the wall,
completely
man.
different than game 1. Completely different.
So Rick's got to pull something out of his hat. Maybe a rabbit or a comeback.
Or a hat and a bat and a
Yeah.
6-bone Impala.
So now, let's see. He's trying to pressure Jody to get him to press a button so he can punish. Jody's just going to play it safe. He's not going to press buttons. He only presses buttons when he needs to. Oh, good. He could have comboed off that, actually, I think.
Yeah, I've noticed there's been a lot less opportunities for Rick to get damage as well. It's not like Rick
There's that
isn't
crouch dash
capitalizing.
right
Oh, okay.
Yeah, where
That
he
was the
went
dash
in.
one.
Yep. And he can do that or the launcher.
Both of these guys?
No,
or
no,
just
just Bruce.
Bruce? Okay, that's what I thought. Okay.
Now, Bruce got a lot of stuff. He's got too much stuff. That move right there.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't
he
even
could've
seen a
ducked
launch
it.
in the last, 2 rounds, I don't think, from
It's 'cause
Rick.
they're poking each other so much.
Yeah.
Now, that kick right there is actually launch punishable, but Jody took the safer approach of just doing Watson in 3-3.
Okay.
Now, back 4. Just trying to get him to press a button.
This music's actually pretty hype.
Yeah.
So Rick gets around.
Yep.
He's on the board for this game.
Trying to make that comeback, man. I love this stage. It's actual stage from, I think it's Malaysia.
I've never been to Malaysia, but now I feel like I want to go to Malaysia and visit a rave because this song. I just
Man,
want.
people on the side are eating dinner, man.
Yeah.
You see them?
Well, that's
There's guys
because
playing
I mean
music
they live there. They hear this kind of music all the time. They
Yeah.
wake up in the
They're just
morning
bored.
and they're just like, this is just what I eat my cereal
They're just
to.
bored. Like, look at these Americans.
Look at these stupid Americans.
So anyways,
Oh
down
man.
4-3. Back 4, normal hit, no combo.
All right. There's been a lot more even match so far this round.
Yeah. He
Rick's
could have
making
ducked
some
that
adjustments.
again. Once again, Rick not ducking those strings, man. That's an opportunity miss for a full combo.
So is Rick a newer player?
No.
No, he just hasn't made those adjustments, I guess.
Yeah, it's I'll tell you who does that a lot is Brawl Pro. You can't do any strings on them that have highs in them. He'll duck all of them and launch you for it, every single one.
You know, I
Even the obscure strings that people don't know about, he knows it.
Brawl Pro used to play Melee with a bunch of the Melee STL players that I kind of knew, and he had like really good technical movement, so that doesn't surprise me to hear you say that. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me to hear you say that.
Oh, well, tied up.
Rick takes it. Now it's
round.
2-2 in this.
So this is game point.
2 out of 3 or 3 out of 5?
2 out of 3.
2 out of 3. Okay, so it's a set point then.
Yeah.
Wow, and it's losers. A lot of pressure on the line for both players.
Good break there by Rick. Back turn mix-up? No, just play safe. Down for a 2 whiff. Into that parry. That was a setup. Kind of a scrub setup, but still worked.
This seems like the kind of game that at lower levels there's way more scrub setups because there's so much to know.
You can do a jab, and then you can duck. And if the person retaliates with a jab, that's a launcher.
There's so much data in Tekken. Like I think there's more moves in Tekken by far than like any other game.
I'm all for that, though. They need to simplify a lot of the moves. I'm all for that. I just don't want the technicality gone. I just want a lot of the moves gone.
It's a hard middle ground to find. Wow.
That was a tag throw. Each red life. So now, if you can see, the life generates pretty quickly when the character is out.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it generates very fast, actually, before you know it.
Yeah, that is pretty quick. You're right. I hadn't noticed until you mentioned it, though.
So
it goes for the throw.
Good
that was
break.
a tech?
That was
okay.
a 2 break. 2 throw. Oh, Rick trying to do a counter hit setup right there. Rick might take this, man. I don't know. He's up. Oh, never mind. Oh, Jody missed his follow-up. He gets a flip forward. That's free. On the tag throw, it's a special throw with them 2.
We're running out of time.
Yeah.
Who's got the health lead? Oh, combos.
I think Rick got it. Rick got it.
Wow. Good set. That was right. That was down to 0.
Good stuff.
So Jody's eliminated then. Are you going to go play? Oh, no. You got to go talk to Jody.